Welcome back to the Ultimate Gaming Federation, ladies and gentlemen. I have a very interesting video for y'all today. I would like to review WWE 2K26. Now, there are three factors that come into play, and depending on these factors, it's going to determine whether you actually want this game or not. One factor is going to be very important, so you may want to watch this to the end. Now, first and foremost, I'm going to start with the good, okay? This game is one of the greatest WWE games to come out, and I'm going to tell you why I say that. Gameplay wise, this game is very good. It has a vast improvement over WWE 2K25. You have more moves, more interactions, more weapons. You got the ragdoll physics. You have the extra options when it comes to like tag teams. You have the watch show options. You even have, this is one thing that a lot of people, I haven't heard a review about this game. You have custom champion entrances, you know, things like that, to where you can fine tweak the game to your desire as far as in game, just normally. Showcase mode was pretty good this year as well. I tried the gauntlet, but it's just too damn hard. I'm just gonna be honest with you. So I just did the regular showcase mode. I haven't tried My Rise yet, but I have played showcase mode and universe mode, which is what I like to play. Now, the somewhat indifferent side to this game is, of course, you got my faction. You have this, and you also have this new stamina gauge, which is kind of good, kind of bad to me. It forces you to take the hit when you kind of reverse too much. So for somebody like me who's like a pro reversal guy, like timing everything, it forces you to take the bump on a lot of these wrestling moves, or take the hit on a lot of these wrestling moves when you overdo the stamina, when you overdo the reversals. So I kind of don't mind it, and then sometimes it gets aggravating when you really need to reverse something like a finisher or something. But it does open the way for strategy. Now, I can see where people online can exploit this, but I normally don't really play online as far as competing against other people. I really don't do that personally. So if you don't do that, that's one factor. If you're not really into just competing with a bunch of other people, because I'm a little older, so I don't really want to do all that, you know? I just want to get the game, enjoy the game, have a little fun, do universe mode, do some created superstars and things like that. Now, if you're the type to be online, their servers are a little better. I don't know about Xbox. I've been hearing a lot of bad things about like Xbox not really working or anything. But overall, I'm on PC, so it hasn't been too bad. Now, I have heard about the de novo anti-cheat. I kind of don't like that because there's some customizations that I want to make to the game that's outside of the game that is gonna maybe even affect my opportunity to be able to get on the game online. So I really don't like that. I like to be able to customize my especially these games the way I want to. I want to do my own shows and videos and things like that. Now, I know some of the stuff they don't want you to do probably even goes against their terms of service, so that I understand it, but I don't like it. It takes away from some of the the performance of the game when they have to use a de novo DRM. I have been hearing some things for the creative superstars been acting up, but I haven't seen any of that. So I'm taking it with a grain of salt. I haven't seen any of it myself, but that doesn't mean it's not happening. But presentation-wise, I really like this game. When it comes to the entrances, another thing is that's kind of mid. I kind of like and kind of don't like is the ability to do like heal and heal and face reactions. Be able to hit the pyro anytime you want. Sometimes that could be a little overdone if you press it too much, but I do like the fact that it's user controlled. So I think with that, it's okay. A lot of the game though, like gameplay wise, though, I really, really like this game. It's one of my favorites for it. Even with universe mode, with the way the early wrestling cutscenes are, you have it where it's like dynamic to where sometimes you can just do it, and then sometimes the computer will just do it, and then most of the time it'll just be like a regular match. So I like the way they added like the dynamics to it. So it kind of takes away some of the bitter pill of universe the promos not running like to where you can hear them talking and hear this and hear that. I really wish they would have done that though. But on the other hand, overall I like it. I also like the fact that they added the draft to universe mode as well. Being able to customize the way you want to with that type of thing. Being able to reset stats and stuff like that. Here's the bad. Are you ready? The bad. My faction is way harder because of that freaking meter, man. Way harder, especially with early cards, is way harder. Now, I don't really play my faction like that, but I want to get some of the personas, so it kind of makes it a bitter pill to swallow. I may not even play my faction like that. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Because it's just so frustrating. Even as good as I am, like I don't want to have to do all that just to get a persona card that I want to go offline and use. You know, I don't like that. I wish they had all the persona cards like in the regular game, like do things in universe mode to get a persona card and things like that. But you know, which leads to my next point. 2K has now become some greedy bastards, yo. They've become some greedy bastards. And why do I say that? I say that because now you have this season ringside, not season pass. Let me get it right. Ringside Pass. You have 6 of them. If you buy either the $129 edition or the $149 edition, you have to get these. You have to work to get the DLC you already paid for. Now, last I checked, that may be legal action involved as far as like you're buying something and you still have to grind for it. That's like, you know, that's like getting your money and going to the store and let's say you want to buy some fish and a loaf of bread. So in order for you to get the fish and the loaf of bread, you have to stay at the store and work for 2 hours to get it. Like, what the hell is this, bro? I already paid for this. Why can't I just get it? Get what I paid for. You know, it doesn't make sense. It's like they're trying to monetize you. They're almost like the tax people. Like they tax you to get your money, then they tax you to buy something, then they tax you because of what you already own. You've been taxed 3 times. You see what I'm saying? They're doing that type of shit with this game. But the thing about the tax people is they run things. So you can't just be like, hey, I don't want to be doing this anymore. No, you have to pay, you know? But with this, it's like, okay, you gave us a product. Now, you have to like go in, work to get the product on something you already paid for. Particularly with this season 1, when you got stuff that was already unlocked in the older games. For example, 2K25 already had like Bret Hart, already had like Hogan, Stone Cold, The Rock. Like, why are you guys putting this behind a paywall? Like, what the hell is wrong with y'all? Like, if you were gonna do something like that, put some extra stuff behind the paywall. Like maybe some more VC. You know, for people who like my faction, more than my faction, to make it to where if you wanted to get people to play more, make my faction super fun and it would cause people to want to pay more to get the packs because they will be in the season pass, even though there's some in there. But don't include like the offline elements, because you're forcing everybody to play the game a certain way. And that's what I hate about this game. I don't want to play the game the way you want me to play the game. I want to play the game the way I want to play the game. And that's my big problem with this. Now, here's the terrible. My previous video, I did a cheese on how to get your maximum RXP to level 40. And right when I was doing that video, they did a patch 1.04. Now, the patch does give you custom matches where you can get XP on custom matches. They increase the RXP by 20%, but you have to wait 60 seconds every time you make Bischoff submit, or you only get 30 RXP. Now, the terrible thing about this is not only the fact that they nerfed the cheese so that you have to fucking grind these matches and just wait and stand around for 60 seconds when they know that the boosts for these things are time constrained. So let's say, okay, you get the one that's 2 hours. So at the most, and you're not even gonna get it all because the time keeps moving while you're outside the menus trying to get back in. So now at the most, you'll probably get about 100 times whatever the win XP is, which isn't bad, but still, you would have to grind, instead of grinding for maybe like 2 hours, which I did, I think 2 hours and 30 minutes, making Eric Bischoff submit. Now you have to literally take 4 hours. A lot of people don't have that type of time, 2K. This is why we pay for the game. We pay to get the content unlocked because we don't have time for that. We just want to go into universe mode, customize our stuff, have some fun. You know, 2K25 was hard enough. Y'all didn't really fix everything the way you were supposed to. And now you're doing this on the game that would have actually been great. That's what's making people so mad. So I understand why people are so upset with this game, why they want to refund this game. It's because of the Ringside Pass. And then when y'all take so long to fix what needs to be fixed, takes years to fix these things. But as soon as you see an exploit that says, oh, this is gonna mess with our money, wait a minute. You know, you automatically fix this within a day. It's so amazing how fast you can fix that, right? So just think about it, Federation. Think about it, people. They fixed this cheese in 1 day, but you got glitches that have been going on for 2 and 3 years that haven't been fixed yet. Now, overall, what I would say about this game is, if you have the money and you really like wrestling and you have the time to invest to get the RXP, you know, the normal way, and to get your content, then I'd say, yes, buy this game, but make this the last game you're buying, because that's the way I'm going to do it. This is going to be my last 2K that I'm buying. If that Ringside XP, if I hear anything about Ring XP Season Pass, it is over for them. If not already, because it's a sour taste in my mouth when it comes to this. You know, so in my opinion, if you don't have time for it, just stick to 2K25, because a lot of the stuff is similar. The only thing you're really missing out on is the ragdoll physics, which is it does kind of hurt, because now that I see the gameplay, it is very, very good for the ragdoll physics with the game. You know, it's very, very, very good. You're able to throw people off and stuff like that. So it is a bitter pill to swallow, but it is not worth it to pay this much money and to get exploited when they finally do fix it. It's just crazy. It's corporate greed at this rate. Something has to go down to where we make them do what we want them to do. You know what I mean? So overall, if you do have the time though, you can, buy the game. It's gonna hurt though. But if you don't, do not buy this game. You're gonna be mad. If you want to play Bret Hart automatically, you're gonna be mad. If you want to be Hulk Hogan right out the gate, you're gonna be mad. If you want to be The Rock from '99 in the game, you're gonna be mad, okay? But that's my 2 cents on it. Let me know in the comments how you feel, or if anything I said was incorrect or you disagree with. Let me know in the comment section below. It's your boy King Gallos representing the Ultimate Gaming Federation. And holla at y'all next time, man. Peace. We gone.